Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you each into our kitchen this afternoon where I am fixing to get busy making some wood cleaner, wood polish. I figured I was about to make it and I got to thinking maybe somebody would be interested in the recipe. Now, of course, we will be using essential oils to make it smell good. And there's so many different blends that you could blend yourself and make it the way you want to. With that being said, let's get busy, y'all. I figured somebody might be interested in the recipe. Now, there are so many different ways to make this. You want a cup of oil. I am using a cup of olive oil. You could use almond oil. You can use a lot of different oils. And I'm going to try to get a cup in. Okay. It's not going to hold a complete cup, I don't think, but I want to stop now to make sure I get my oil, my essential oils in it, and some water. Yes, some distilled water. I know y'all are saying oil and water don't mix. Yes, yes it does. It helps it to spray better. Alright, now, you're going to want 30 drops of one essential oil. Since I'm cleaning wood, I like to stick with the more earthy scents. I'm going to be using cedar wood. You could use sandalwood. You could use frankincense. You could use pine. Uh, so many. It's your choice. If you don't want the woodsy smell, you could do citrus. You could do lemon. You could do orange. You could do, if you wanted to, honeysuckle, jasmine, you name it. Whatever, tea tree, if you want to make sure you kill the bugs. All right, we're going to go for 30 drops. If it will drop, come on. It's really thick essential oil. Come on, you can do it. Oh my gracious, we made it. And that was 30 drops of cedar wood. Now I will have the what I used in the description box below the video. Now, you want a underlying scent. You have, I have the 30 drops of cedar wood, so I'm going to use 10 drops of pure orange essential oil. You could use lemon. You could use a flower, a jasmine, a honeysuckle, a rose, whatever you like. Um, you could do citrus. You could do, now I'm not a great big fan of it, but you could use cinnamon. But you gotta be careful about the cinnamon. If you use the cinnamon, you'd want to do the 10 drops of it because it can overpower and you won't smell the other oil that you use. I want 10 drops. Ooh, that's a thin oil. And I'm using, yes, I'm using essential oil. Now, there's a good chance I'm going to be refilling my bottle, but I want to pour my oil back into the big bottle. Hold on. Okay, I put the rest that was left over of olive oil back into the big jug, and you're going to want a bigger bottle. I didn't have a bigger bottle. You're going to want to add about a half a cup of distilled water. Yeah, I know it looks weird, but we're going to shake the daylights out of it. And I'm recycling a lid with a sprayer on it. And I have to get it on just right or it won't work. Go figure. There we go. It's got to go on just right. And I got to make sure that's a stream. And that's a, no, that's stream. Good gracious. Now, you want to shake it. You want to leave enough room in the bottle where you can shake it very well. Get it all mixed up. Man, this smells good, y'all. And you want to use distilled or filtered water, not tap water. Because if you use tap water, it might have some organisms that can start living in your wood polish. All right, that's pretty well mixed up. You want a microfiber if you have it, or an old cloth wash rag. I usually recycle the old wash rags when they start looking ratty because they still have life in them. So let's head in the living room and let's clean one of my wood tables. Okay, now don't spray it on your wood. You want to spray it onto your onto your cleaning cloth. You want to wipe it on real good. Make sure it gets into the cracks. This pool table has been through heck, and it's old as can be. And see, it gets that nasty stuff up. It was now. If it's really dusty before you do this, go on and get most of the dust off. It's not hard to use, and it smells so good, y'all. It smells like an old cedar chest. Oh, it smells so good. Make sure you get it down into the cracks or crevices. It's not really cracks. But look at that. That shines so pretty. Of course, let it sit for a little bit, and you can keep polishing it. About once a week is all you really need, unless your house, unless you live on a dirt road where it gets dusty, and I won't have to come back. No, I don't. Just force that rag into those crevices. But isn't that pretty, y'all? Isn't that so pretty? All right, I'll be right back. See how easy that is? Chemical free, y'all. Chemical free. Keep the chemicals, the crap out of your home. Now, of course, label it. Hope you have a bigger jars. I'll have the exact recipe in the description box below. Um, Bigger bottle, good spray, good sprayer, and you can see how well it works. It cleaned that wood nicely. It is shining from here. I am happy. I've been wanting to make me some for a while. Now, like I said, whatever pure essential oils, not fragrance oils, essential oils, aromatherapy oils that you want to use, as long as your woodsy strongest scent, um, or not your strongest, but the scent that you really want to smell the most while you're cleaning is your top one. A little bit stronger one can be on the bottom, the 10 drops. And like I said, I used cedar wood, and then I used orange essential oil. You could use cinnamon, but I'll tell you, only use that in the 10 drops. Because I'm not a big fan. I like an occasional um, cinnamon broom, but getting around a whole bunch of them, I can't breathe because it's just too much. But you could do the top note could be lemon or orange, and the bottom note could be orange or lemon, whichever one you want. Now, of course, now be careful if you got high blood pressure. Don't use the grapefruit one because that could make you very sick if you're on certain medication. But you could use floral, you could use the woodsy, you could use patchouli, whatever you want to. I like the cedar wood because it reminds me of cedar chest, and orange is just like pomanders inside. Yes, old fashioned there. Old way of doing things. Now, if anybody else is interested in all natural cleaners, let me know in the description box below. I'll do several. I got a bunch of them, y'all. I can do quite a few videos. I'll space them out. I'm not gonna do them back to back, but yeah, it's getting that time of year. You want your house, well, you always want your house to smell good, but it's coming on, fixing to be fall. It's not fall yet. Y'all quit rushing it. Uh, the earthy smells, and then you've got the holidays coming up. So many different things you can do with it. And like I said, olive oil is what I used. You could use grapeseed oil, you could use sunflower oil, you can use coconut, but it leaves a smell. I'm just not a fan of coconut. Uh, don't use jojoba, that's just too expensive. But I just used plain, regular olive oil. I didn't, no, I don't use the extra virgin much because you know that extra virgin is expensive. So I use that. I save that for making mayonnaise. All right, I'm going to quit jabbering. I get excited when I get to make my own cleaning products. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay sound. Continue to stock up your pantries with foods that will sustain and nourish you, medicinals that will heal you. What you can also make medicinal furniture polish if you wanted to using tea tree oil and several other ones. Protection of all kind, and the bare essentials to survive on. That would be cleaning products. Everyone take care, stay safe and sound. Everyone is in my prayers, and may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Love y'all. I'll see you soon, and y'all take care.